Hi everybody, I'm Tim Donnelly, play-by-play voice of the Charlotte Rush. It's our video Wednesday on this Wednesday, December the 12th. We're in the coach's office of the Charlotte Rush here at the Extreme Ice Center. And our subject for this video, Charlotte Rush Premier Hockey. And to start it all off, let me welcome in the brand new head coach of the Charlotte Rush Premier and Elite, Trevor Jewell. Trevor, great to have you back with us here at the Charlotte Rush. Talk about what happened after you left and where you've been and how the circle finally came back here to Charlotte.
Yeah, I mean, if you actually think about it, it's almost like a perfect circle. If you think about it, even on the map. So, yeah, obviously I took a detour down to Florida for a little bit, and some things happened with that program where I felt it was time to move on. Got a call from a guy I used to work with in Ryan Carruthers and asked me to come be his assistant coach in Corpus Christi in the North American League again. So, obviously I jumped at that decision because I love working with Ryan after what we've been able to do in the past. And learning from him every day, especially where he's been and what he does, it's a pleasure every single day going to work. It's busy, it's a handful, but it's a lot of fun and it's great hockey down there too. So I couldn't be happier to be down there and doing the things that we've been doing. And things happened where he asked me to come back here and help and take over here. And obviously, we love the Rush. It's our baby. It's what we know. It's where we started. And obviously, I said yes because we want everything to be perfect here as well. So I'm here now, coaching both these teams, and it's fun to be back, and it's fun to be back on the ice with these guys. A lot of them I've been with for the past couple of years, and some even longer. So happy to be back and ready to get back to work and start really getting busy and diving into this thing.
Welcome back, Trevor. It's great to have you. I know I speak on behalf of all of Charlotte Rush Nation. But Trevor, how cool has it been for you to get reunited with Ryan Carruthers, assistant coach for the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, in a Tier 2 Junior League, North American Hockey League, and then to go there and have up to 7 former Charlotte Rush hockey players down there?
Yeah, it's been phenomenal. I mean, it shows what we've been able to do with our player development here, and as far as our guys putting in work in the off season and things like that, and not just them, but the guys in college too, seeing success right away in what they're doing, and the Yaz's and Dills and Barrows of the world, and they're on score sheets almost every game they play, so it's a lot of fun. But our guys down in Corpus are doing a phenomenal job, and Blake Bennett, Nick Godfrey, Connor Moore, guys like that, Sam Best. If I'm missing any of them, sorry guys, but I still love you. And it's great to see what they've been able to do. I mean, Matty Hedlund's down there now, and McCormick and those guys. It's awesome, and then to see an entire staff for the most part from the first year go down there and do the things that we've been able to do has been a lot of fun too. In myself and Ryan, and then obviously Mateus Moninger is the equipment guy as well.
It's really good.
It's kind of crazy to see it, but it's been a blast, and can't be any happier to be a part of it. So definitely happy about all that stuff.
Great. Trevor Jewell, the brand new head coach of the Charlotte Rush Premier, visiting with us on this video Wednesday, December the 12th. The Rush played last about 10 days ago in Atlanta, and the Premier team swept the Kings. The first game was a 4-3 victory, and how about Mark Kishko, a pair of goals in that game, Trevor, and again, a guy who's moved up from Elite to Premier, and I know you're expecting him to use those big hands and that big body and light the scoreboard up.
Yeah, I mean, Mark's been a kid that we've worked with, tirelessly over the past 3 years, and he's got a professional shot on him. It's just he tries to overhandle the puck a little bit too much. I think when he shoots, it almost goes in probably 60% of the time. So I don't know why he tries to stick handle, but it was a big game out of him. We needed it, and he gave us a boost when we needed it as well. So proud of the way he performed, but I think he's still got a long way to go as far as his ceiling. He could be a phenomenal hockey player with his size and his skill, but he's got to make sure he's putting the work in day in and day out.
And Michael Patterson-Jones got his second win. He overcame a couple of hip surgeries, and it was a long way back for him. He got his first win a few weeks ago, got a shutout, and then back in the net and got another win for you.
Yeah, PJ, he's battled through a lot, but I thought his performance was pretty good last week. I wish we gave him a little bit more help than we did, but he performed well. He made saves he needed to make, and he made some saves that he probably should have made too. So I can't complain in that aspect, and I know John Keating's working with him daily and helping him with everything he needs to. So I'm very proud of the way he responded and the way he played, so very happy with him right now.
And in Sunday's game, a 4-2 win in that one, and the hotline came alive. The Billy Barry, Antonio Demacopoulos, Matthew Yawn line. Billy Barry getting the hat trick, assist for Antonio Demacopoulos, and very nice to see them get back on the scoreboard and lead the way in that game.
Yeah, I thought they had a great game. You know, it's they can only go silent for so long, and then you know, obviously we start looking at them and say, we need more out of them. You know, they're the guys that need to put pucks in the net, but we can't rely on one line to win either. So, you know, I hope they don't go dark anytime soon again, but at the same time, they need to continue to work and practice and make sure that on the weekends that it becomes a little bit easier for them. Very happy with the way they've been playing, but you know, again, that's a line that has an unlimited ceiling, and they have to continue to put the work in to have the success they want.
We're talking to Trevor Jewell, the head coach of the Charlotte Rush Premier, in this video Wednesday, December the 12th. All right, last weekend, no games. Trevor, what'd you do with the guys, and how'd you try to prepare them for that weekend off?
Well, I think we kind of let them keep to themselves a little bit. We didn't keep them here all week. We, you know, obviously they still had their workouts and things like that. Kept them on the ice, kept it fun and light because, you know, obviously a long season, you know, it gets grinding, it gets long, and guys have injuries and things like that. And obviously most of these guys are away from home, so that wears on them too. So we wanted to have a little bit of a fun week with some work mixed in there. I know we played had a 3-on-3 tournament on Friday, which the guys love that. It's one of the things they look forward to every year. So very happy with what we did last week and very happy with the way the guys responded and things. And the 2 practices this week that we've had with Premier have been phenomenal, and I think they're really starting to kind of catch a groove here and become a family and things like that. So I think the sky's the limit for them. I think, you know, we're going to be a very good hockey team when we start adding some more pieces here. But, you know, it's been a good past 10 days or so.
And again, the Rush right back into it now this weekend, a big showcase event down in Tampa, Florida. The Rush will play 4 games, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Play the Florida Eels, Tampa Bay Juniors, also playing the Florida Junior Blades, and the DMZ Swamp Rabbits. And when you were there earlier in Florida, Trevor, also you know these teams pretty well. But in this big showcase event this weekend, what are you looking for from the Charlotte Rush Premier? What do you want to see them accomplish in addition to getting 4 wins?
Well, I'd like to see us close out teams early. We're very good at getting a lead, but then we kind of sit back and wait for something bad to happen, which is exactly what happened in Atlanta both games. So I'd like to see us get a lead and build on that and continue to play for a full 50 minutes. I think that's the biggest thing. If we can play a complete 50 minutes, then there's not many teams in the league that can keep up with us. So if we can continue to build on the success we had, you know, the previous game we had against Atlanta, then I think we'll be just fine, but I want us to compete for a full 50 minutes, and I think that's the biggest thing. We have to stay out of the box, and we have to capitalize on our opportunities on the power play, but we just have to finish games and finish them early.
Trevor, thanks a lot for the great thoughts and observations. Wish you guys great success coming up in the showcase. We're going to get 4 wins and then have a good Christmas break as well.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
All right, that's Trevor Jewell, and by the way, he'll be going back and forth from Corpus Christi to the Rush all the way till the Rush season ends, whenever that will be. Hopefully it'll be in early March up in Boston. So if anybody wants to get a free flight, Trevor's got lots of frequent flyer miles right now. So give him a shout. Hey, I want to thank our interns, Anthony Pagnotta and Matt Deeren from the Carolina School of Broadcasting, for their help on the video today. And on behalf of all of us at the Charlotte Rush, we want to wish all of our fans, parents, players, former players, a very Merry Christmas, a season's greetings, and Happy New Year. I'm Tim Donnelly, voice of the Charlotte Rush. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.